Rams Village Superstars solidify their position at the top of the table of the National Bank Group of Companies Premier League with a huge 12-0 victory over struggling Elko Limited Security Forces FC on Friday, July 4th at the Samuel Williams Sporting Complex in Birchhouse. Carlos Berti scored a hat-trick in the 2nd minute, 44th and 65th minutes. Mozari Hodge scored in the 44th and 84th minutes. Samani Williams also scored a brace in the 28th and 82nd minutes, and a goal each was contributed from Javon Amory, Dajal Kelly, Joseph Wilkes, and Raheem Rogers. Justin Sulain of Security Forces scored an own goal in the 31st minute. While pleased with the win, coach of Village Superstars George Yellowman Isaac felt his team could have played better.
Were you pleased totally with the performance, the overall performance?
Well, not necessarily.
What area you think your team could have done better?
More position and keep more the ball and just stay focused on moving the team from one end to the next, so we could get easier goal chances.
How would you? How important was it to get goals tonight, especially against a team like Security Forces?
Well, sometimes it matters sometimes about the goals, and sometimes it's about the team structure and the team playing. Because goals will come, but we got to play the right way and be disciplined in playing.
All right. So you think then from this now the team will have to sort of tighten up on those areas?
Yes.
All right. You're at the top of the table. It was a long ride to get there, but how do you feel, being on the top of the table with the, playoffs in view?
We just got to maintain what we're doing and try to stay on top and try to go as further as possible and keep going and train harder and work and play hard to maintain on top of the table.
SL Horses and Paul's United and Saul Island Auto Supply's Connery FC each recorded wins in the National Bank Group of Companies Premier League on Saturday, July 5th at the Samuel Williams Sporting Complex in Birchhouse. St. Paul's crushed Tropical Blossom Hot Spring Bath United 6-1, while Connery edged MSCR Old Road United Jets 1-0 to remain in contention for a playoff spot. Here are highlights of the St. Paul's match with
looking for Kalonji, cuts on the inside, he's taking space, finds Freeman for Vionway, can he get his checking on that left foot? No, he takes a shot, some space, he made a good one, can he square it across for Keto Freeman as well, numbers ahead of him, Freeman, can he make anything of this cutting on the inside, finding Kalonji who just slots it past Williams. Very calmly. Mears striding forward, putting it into space for Rocker Brown and takes a shot. And that one gets past Kalonji Clark, unable to keep it in. He does so. And that's a tackle, and it's going to be a penalty. And he puts it to the left of the goalkeeper. Clips it into the area for Freeman to just nod that one. Morgan also has space, looking to take a shot, and that one's a rocket of a shot that gets past Williams.
It was a 54th minute penalty from Javeron Matthew that assured Connery walked away with all 3 points against Old. Both teams ended the match with 10 men. Daryl Warner of Old Road was sent off in the 76th minute, and Dagenham Roberts of Connery sent off during stoppage time, the 7th minute. Then on a Sunday, Azul Camp Rockets returned to winning ways when they edged Jones Group Sandy Point FC 2-1, also in Birchhouse. Vince Roy Nelson scored the first goal for Keon in the 38th minute before Stanley Province equalized just before half-time for Sandy Point. Javius Dorset then came off the bench to score the go-ahead goal for Keon in the 74th minute. After the match, coach Anthony Nets Isaac said it was good to get a win after losing back-to-back matches previously.
Well, let me first say thank God for the win, getting back into winning ways, because it's been a while now. We haven't, I have to say a while, even if it's 2 games, because we haven't lost a game in the whole first round. And from the time the second round started, we haven't won until now. So I must say thank God for the win today.
Assistant coach of Sandy Point, Kenny Douglas, was disappointed with the loss, but suggested this will motivate the team for the remaining matches of the season.
I just want to say, first of all, congratulations to my guys. They are fighting hard. We have one objective in the Premier League this year is to stay in Premier League. We are competing against the big team, so to speak, the Village, the St. Paul's, and today, Keon. We are getting closer and closer. This is telling me something, giving me some education, meaning that next year we come in bigger, better, and bigger, brighter, and better. That's what I want to say.
Match week 13 ended with Development Bank St. Peter's FC edging Mantab 2-1. Here are highlights from that match with commentary from Norval McCall.
One get on to the end of it, the goalkeeper advance, and that's going to be goal number 1 on the other side of the area. Can he get a crossing into the area? It goes, and an opportunity, it's into the back of the net, and he thunders it past Kevis Hanley.
The National Bank Group of Companies Premier League continues on Friday, July 11th. The big clash for the weekend as Sol Island Auto Supplies Connery FC will take on Development Bank St. Peters at 8 p.m.